Hello and welcome to Pirkei Avos with Rabeinu Yonah. We're on chapter 5, Mishnah number 10. Arba midas ba'adam. There are four attributes in people, four ways that people act. We'll see what this means. Ha'omer shali, shali, v'shalach, shalach. Some people say what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. Zu mida beininus. This is the attribute of an average person. V'yesh amrim. There are those that say zu mida stom. No, this is the attribute of the city of Sodom. He's like a sodomite. So that's bad. We'll see what the dispute is soon. Shali shalach v'shalach shali. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. Such a person is a fool, is nam haaretz. Shali shalach v'shalach shalach. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is yours. Chassid, such a person is pious. Shali shali v'shalach shali. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Russia, he's wicked. So let's see what all these things mean, and what this debate is over here. So Homer shali shali v'shalach shalach. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is yours. Ein lo midas hanadivus. He's not a giving person. She'ein b'daito she'eno ha'olam min hachasav. He doesn't want people to benefit from his belongings. Gam hu lo yirtze lehenus mehem ki sonei hamatos. However, on the other hand, he doesn't want to benefit from other people's stuff because he hates gifts. So on the one hand, it's not so great because he doesn't want to share with anybody, but on the other hand, he's not demanding that people share with him. So at least he's not a hypocrite. V'zu made the beininus, and the Mishnah says that this is the midah of average people. V'yesh omrim zu midah stone, but some say this is the attribute of the Sodomites. Yesh lishal, there is what to ask. We should ask here. Ech nechlu chachmei Talmud midos. How could the rabbis of the Talmud be arguing on such a thing? V'kulan yodim osan v'heim behem. It says explicitly that somebody who doesn't give charity, that is the attribute of the city of Sodom. He's a sodomite. So how could you call this midah beininus? How could you call something the attribute of an average person if he doesn't share with anyone? And in many places in the Talmud, it calls such a person a wicked person. Someone who doesn't give charity is called wicked. So how could the Mishnah here be saying that it's an average person? It says, this was the sin of Sodom. Ka'on pride. And the city of Sodom did not help the poor. So he's asking a question here, is how could it be that the midah, when you say what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours, first of all, how could there be a debate about that? And second of all, how could the rabbis say that this is the attribute of an average person? If someone doesn't give charity, he's called a wicked person. So answers Rabeinu Yonah. We're only arguing about the midah, meaning the feeling in the person's attitude, the feeling that he has. We're talking here about a person, he gives charity. He gives charity according to what's required of him. Why does he give charity? He gives charity because he's afraid of God. He's afraid God's going to punish him if he doesn't give charity, so he does it. However, he doesn't do it because that's part of his nature, because he's really a stingy guy by nature. So such a person who we're talking about here, a guy, he gives charity because he's afraid of Hashem, that if he doesn't give charity, but really by nature he's stingy. That's where we have a debate. That's where there's a machlokas. That some say that's an average midah of a beinoni, of an average person, and some say that's the midah of Sodom. But obviously somebody who doesn't give charity at all, he's not even afraid of Hashem enough to give charity, such a person, obviously, everyone holds as a rasha. Shali, shali, v'shalach, shalach, me'ach shemachzik yad ani ve'evyon, ki yavo elav. Asher yarei es Hashem, ma'lanu l'tivo. Hamida ba'atzma beininus hi. V'yesh omrim, ki hamida ba'atzma midas. Sodom is what we just said. V'shar sharad ma'od, ati elo midas havatronus. So he says that, again, that somebody who actually gives charity, but his teva, his nature, is not to be giving, such a person, there's a debate between the sages if he's an average person or if he is bad like the Sodomites. Now, how does a person, if he doesn't have that nature to give, how should he give? He should keep giving. Eventually, a person keeps giving. When he does the actions will change his insides, and to think about the good things that happen when you give tzedakah and how important it is to help people that are poor and how he would like to be helped if he was poor. But someone who doesn't help poor people at all, he's He's very evil. Such a person doesn't give any charity. Yomar kol adam b'midahi. V'chas v'chalil l'chachmi. Hamish l'krosami. The Bain is God forbid that the Mishnah is referring to such a person to call him an average person. Achaos tzedakah v'lo mitava ki im yiras Hashem. Nachluku im midosa beinos u'midos dom. Okay, like we said. Okay, now the next attribute. Shali shalcha v'shalcha shali amar. It's someone who says what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. Sounds kind of like communism. He's called an amaretz. He's called a fool. Nikra amaretz. Mipnei shirotza b'tikun ha'olam. Such a person, we hear this phrase a lot. Tikun ha'olam. Tikun olam. A lot of people throw around the term tikun olam, but they don't know what it means. So this fellow, he's a fool. He says, I want tikun olam. Lekachat v'litein. I'm going to take from other people, and I'm going to give. Right? What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. Ubezeh misra b'hava. People will love each other like this, he says. We all give each other stuff. V'hu mala legabe tikun ha'olam. Upchizis legabe mala sechachma. Really? That's a very nice thing when you talk about tikkun ha'olam. However, it's a very low attribute. It's a very foolish thing, he says, in the Milas HaChachma. This is not a very wise thing to do. The fool doesn't know that it says in the Torah, Sonam matanas yichya. We're not supposed to want to get gifts from people. We're supposed to want to support ourselves. Mida tovihi. That is a good attribute, to not want to get gifts. So this fool thinks that it's such a smart thing that, oh, what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours, and we just trade everything, give everything like communists. He doesn't realize that this is not a good thing to do, because a person is supposed to hate gifts. It's a good thing to give to others, but to take from others, no, that's not a good thing. The best thing to do is to give and not take. That's why he's called a fool. Such a person is called a fool because his intentions are great. He wants to fix the world, repair the world. We find many people throw around this term, tikkun olam, but really the Mishnah says he's a fool. He's a fool because he doesn't do it with wisdom. It's very nice that you have the desire to make the world a better place, but if you just do it willy-nilly without thinking it through and doing silly things, then you're called a fool. Okay. Then the Mishnah concludes not the last thing. It says shali shalcha v'shalcha shalach chassid. Someone who says what's mine is yours and what's yours is yours. He's a pious. He wants to give everything away. And he hates gifts. He wants to give others even though they don't give him. Such a person acts. He's called a pious because he's going above the letter of the law. Therefore he's called a chassid. Okay, and the last one is shalcha shali v'shali shali. What's mine is mine, and what yours is mine. Yared min hakatza ha'achron laroa v'hegia la'aretz v'shiches. He is on the other end. Such a person is evil because he wants everything for himself, including what belongs to others. Okay, so we learned 4 attributes of people here when it comes to giving. It comes to giving tzedakah. And we should be givers. That's the main idea. We should try to give as much as we can and help others. And sometimes we might not feel it, but when we keep on doing it, when we train ourselves and we learn about how important it is to help others, slowly over time, we will develop those positive character traits. Wishing everyone a great day.